Women tried to use a $1 million bill at the dollar store. That's a great place to bring a $1 million bill. I'll take everything. Two women sought to use a $1 million bill to purchase merchandise at a Dollar General store in Tennessee. According to investigators, the duo appeared on Monday morning at the convenience store in Maryville, Tennessee. Their attempt to use the counterfeit $1 million bill was thwarted by a Dollar General employee who called the police. I would have loved to have been that employee to get a $1 million bill. I want to know what because there's no photo of the $1 million bill in the article. I want to know what it looked like. Did they take a $1 bill and change it into a $1 million bill? Did they take some Monopoly money? Was it pink, the $1 million bill? Was it the same size as other bills? What president did they choose to put on the $1 million bill? Was it Obama? Because the $1 million bill has yet to be created, last I checked. So it just shows what dummies they are. Who are these idiots? Sheriff's deputy dispatched to that store for the suspicious $1 million bill incident spoke to someone named Amanda McCormick, age 39, who possessed the counterfeit bill. McCormick lives about 4 miles from the dollar store. She was with her relative, Linda Johnson, age 61. I'd imagine Linda maybe doesn't even know what's going on. Amanda's like, hey, Linda, you want to come to the store? Want to go to the Dollar General store with me? Yeah, okay, I need a few things, actually. I'm starting to run out of toilet paper. I generally don't buy the produce at the dollar store, but I will buy some dry goods, maybe beans. I'm not above that. But mostly I'll buy paper towels, that sort of stuff. Stuff for the bathroom, kind of. What are you going to get? Oh, I'm going to get everything because I have this $1 million bill that I got. It was part of my stimulus check. Oh, you got $1 million? Oh, that's weird. I only got $1,400. All right, I guess I'll go with you. You're going to buy everything in the store? Maybe you could throw me some toilet paper at the end of our shopping spree. Now, this is great. McCormick was asked by the police where she received the $1 million bill. She said, this is her answer, I got it in the mail from a church. Yeah, because, I mean, above and beyond the fact that there's never been in existence legitimately a $1 million bill, no church, from my understanding, would ever mail a random person a $1 million bill. That's not what churches do. Churches in general, they want to take money from you, not give you, turn around and give you money. I mean, they will give to the poor, I'd imagine. We like to think that churches give to the poor. I don't know if they do that anymore. But that's what they used to do, I think. A church sent me a $1 million bill. In what world? Who did you think was going to believe this? I think she's on the Tennessee meth. That's just my theory. I wasn't at the scene. So when asked where she got it, she said, in the mail from a church. She was unable to provide any additional information about the House of Worship's address or the name of it, as reported by the police. As reported by the county sheriff's office report, Amanda had a shopping cart full of various items from inside the store, including several gift cards from various other businesses. McCormick claimed she was going to use the money to purchase items for care packages for homeless people. Just the layers of fantasy that this woman's trying to push on people. I got a $1 million bill. It's real. Okay, it's real. Where did you get it? Church sent it to me. Okay, and what are you going to do with it? I'm going to give all these things to the poor. Any other layer of fantasy you want to throw on here, Amanda McCormick? How messed up are you? I need to, there's more to the article. I mean, how deep does it go? Let's find out. Now, it says here the incident was classified by the sheriff's office as fraud and false pretenses. Well, that's very generous of the sheriff's office to call it fraud and false pretenses. I would classify it as bullshit fantasy. That's just me. McCormick and Johnson were not arrested. Instead, they were issued a verbal no trespass warning prohibiting them from returning to this particular Dollar General store. Well, what's going to stop them from going to the one in the town over with a $10 million bill that's orange in color? It features the image of Captain Crunch on it because that is the president that they chose to be associated with the $10 million bill that they created on their printer at home. They probably wouldn't even create it with a printer. They would just use crayon. The counterfeit $1 million bill, by the way, was confiscated by the police and placed into evidence. Sadly, the police report does not address several obvious questions. Here we go. I mean, that's what I'm here for. I'm addressing these obvious questions. Number one, why did McCormick think a church would give her $1 million? Because she's on meth. It's going to be the answer to most of these. Was McCormick actually under the impression that the United States Mint has produced $1 million bills? No. She's on meth. Or yes, she's on meth. Either of those works. Did McCormick plan on loading the gift cards with 6-digit sums? Loading them? Yeah. Did she expect the Dollar General to make change for her? Make change. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Do you have change for $1 million? Do you guys have change for $1 million? You know, I've been to these Dollar General stores, and I wouldn't be surprised if the cashier actually believed for an instant that the $1 million bill was real. I've seen the kind of people they hired to work there. Of all the stores you could probably pass a $1 million bill at, it would probably be a Dollar General store. So that was really the only thing that made sense with this whole fiasco.